Welcome back, Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for joining me to another episode of Music with Nick. Today we're going to do a marathon from Mr. Jose Pomales. Thank you so much, Jose, for choosing this awesome band. As you can see in the description, we're doing a Blue Oyster Cult marathon. So I'm really excited. Man, I can't wait to do this. I've done some Blue Oyster Cult and it got such a good reception. And I love the band, really. They're like literally like they were not quite metal, but they were there, you know, at the beginning. So this is Music with Nick. This is not Metal with Nick anymore. So we now can basically do anything. So if you would like to request a marathon or a song for me to react to, you can do so in the description. And also, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel a lot. So let's just review what we're going to do, and then we'll get into it really quickly. We got 5 songs today. So I put them in order of release just to, to see the evolution of the band. So it's not like we're not zigzagging around. So the first one is going to be from the album Tyranny and, Tyranny and Mutation. Tyranny and Mutation, we're going to do Hot Rails to Hell and Teen Archer. And then this is from, from 1973, and then 1974, Secret Treaties. Yeah. We're going to do 3 songs. We're going to do Career of Evil, Flaming, Telepaths, and Astronomy. So they all sound kind of like pretty metal, pretty rock and roll. So Jose, thank you so much again, for requesting this. I'm gonna have a blast. And thank you so much everyone for watching. Here we go. Let's start off with Hot Rails to Hell. Let's see.
Trying to leave, but you know darn well the heat from below can burn your eyes out. Blackened out eyes, scratched on the wall, stoned out looks from the crowd. The king will not know. Said the flash of his cars was sprayed with red. 1277 express to heaven, speeding along like dynamite. 1277 express to heaven, rumble to steel like a dogfight. You caught me in a spell, trying to leave, but you know darn well
Yeah, I mean, that's if that's not heavy metal in its infancy, I don't know what it is. I mean, and it's so funny because I always thought that, Blue Oyster Cult was very, because I only know the da 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 dum ba da do 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 ba dum ba dum, Don't Fear the Reaper. I was like, well, it's a nice 70s band, and they're like, I don't know. It was a very soft song. It was a radio hit, but this is heavy, for that time. 73, and the gain is so loud. I mean, it's like literally hurting my ears. But I mean, let me turn it down a little bit for myself, because I'm going deaf here. But it's just great. I mean, the energy, the solos. They're already palm muting without the distortion. They didn't have the distortion that got kind of like released in the late 70s and 80s. But I mean, they're already doing the best they can to be loud and fast, and I love that. So let's continue. I'm really liking this song. Really cool, really different. I've heard a song from this album. I know from this album, and I haven't. From the other one, the Secret Treaties, I did a reaction with Alexia. So it reminds me a lot of like Thin Lizzy, stuff like that. But also, it's not quite like Black Sabbath or Deep Purple or Led Zeppelin heavy, but I mean, almost. I mean, I guess just the voice is not it's all about the vocalist, I think. But what I care about is that it's good. That's it, So let's keep going.
Try and believe, but you know darn well the heat from below can burn. Eyes out.
Okay, so we're switching to the next song. I thought it was gonna go into, what I was talking about here is that the not the gain, the mids are so, it's like there's almost no the treble, the treble in this mix is very high, so it was kind of like messing with my ears. But it could have been also that I had the volume too high. But I mean, it was the intention, to be loud, and really great song, really cool, really catchy. Now, I think this was not quite the longest, but the second longest. We're gonna do a little shorter one. Teen Archer. Let's see. And I'm sorry about the camera. I'm trying to build something on the wall, because every time you know, jump up and down, see what happens. Like the whole room moves supposedly, but it's because of the floor. And I mean, I am kind of like, moving around. So I'm sorry about that camera. There's basically nothing I can do. I've tried to, like, it's on this base, and the base is just it's not sturdy enough, so it moves. So I apologize if you get motion sickness. I'll try my best not to move, but I mean, I can only do so much. I'll figure something out, okay? Okay, so let's go into the second song. Here we go, and boom. Cool ending. Yeah, I mean, I guess the mix on this is so loud that even if I turn up like this, the microphone, like you can't hear me. So it's almost impossible to talk over this music. It's so loud. which is great. So, okay, so now we're gonna switch to the next album, The Secret Treaties, and let's see how they changed. Now you could hear this was a very aggressive, Blue Oyster Cult, very a lot going on. Let's see if this, if they toned it down, or how they changed their sound. Did they use different distortion? Was it the fills, were they slower? What did they change in a year, or is it the same? Because I mean, for example, when we listen to Steely Dan, they changed so much in 1 year. It's like insane. So let's start here with "Career of Evil" from the album Secret Treaties. Let's go. Must have said, what are you listening to? What is this Career of Evil stuff with the satanic music? Oh man, I love it. Yeah, just let me know, let me know in the comment section, where were you? Like you always do, I love the comment section, but sometimes the comments consist all about listen to this, just focus on the song and say, hey, this is what I liked, this is what I was doing. I guess I would love if you would do that more, instead of oh, listen to this song, it's better. But I mean, it's the comment section, it's free, so you can do whatever you want, but I just would love a little bit more story from what you think and what you thought, instead of just listen to the next song. Okay, let's continue. So I do feel here, call me crazy, but I did not hear keyboards in the first two, but I could be wrong. I think there was no keyboards, there was just guitars. Now this has keyboards. It does feel a little bit softer, but not soft as in too soft. So but I think I'm enjoying the sound a little bit more, just the recording of the album. Let's continue.
Leave you kneeling in the
Really cool. I love how like Blue Oystercult always come. They always come up with a really cool ending. I'm like, I think I'm gonna incorporate like, I'm gonna have my guitar hooked up and just like, because it isn't a lot of twang. I just want to see if I can catch just like this. It's all I don't know if that's right. That's correct, but yeah, that was a cool, like very memorable, just very kind of like sticky, but it didn't, I guess it didn't stick enough on the first listen, but at least I tried, you know. So I think it would be cool to have the guitar hooked up, the electric guitar, just, you know, just to entertain you guys. But I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, because I don't know how to. I've tried connecting the guitar while doing a reaction video and it doesn't work, so we'd have to like hook up an amp or something, and they're buried. So I don't know, but well, let's just see. Well, let me see what you think about that. So Flaming Telepaths is the next one, and then we're gonna end it with Astronomy. All right, here we go. Oh, what happened?
Well, I've opened up my veins too many times, and the poison's in my heart and in my mind. Poison's in my bloodstream, poison's in my pride. I'm after rebellion, I'll settle for life. Experiments that failed too many times, transformations that were too hard to find. Poison's in my bloodstream, poison's in my pride. I'm after rebellion, I'll settle for life. Flaming stream, poisoned in my pride. I'm after rebellion, I'll settle for lies. Is it any wonder that my mind's on fire, imprisoned by the thought of what to do? Is it any wonder that my joke's in eye, and the joke's on you, 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 and the joke's.
Okay. 1 second. Okay, just like it stopped. I think it bled into another song. But Jose wanted me to do Astronomy. I think I don't know if they're like, if I put them in different order. Like if I did, I apologize. Let me see. No, they're not together. Flaming Telepaths. No, Astronomy is the last song. So that's kind of weird because it didn't really feel like it bled into the song. But I mean, no, just I'll do something right now. But yeah, I do feel that they are really heavy. I mean, sometimes they're even like, wow, there's a lot of stuff going on, you know, like if you like compare it to, I mean, Zeppelin came out like in 68, I think. Led Zeppelin 1, and but they are doing the same. I mean, the guitar is very cool. The runs are very not as bluesy. I think they're more like almost like more like harmonic and melodic minor runs, and instead of like the pentatonic scale. So that's kind of cool. And also the keyboard, I love that it was suddenly there was like the synth keyboard, like a synthesizer solo, and then he did use the synthesizer as a piano and played like a piano part. So really cool. I mean, I really like the band. I really dig their sound, and I can see how they inspired other bands, because there is other bands that do covers of Blue Oyster Cult, like Racer X. I just posted that. I think they do Godzilla, which is from them, I know. I've never heard the original Godzilla. I should, but I would maybe make a video out of it, you know, and then maybe put them two together. I think that's a cool idea, you know, when you compare the original with a good cover, and that it sparks debate. I love that. So okay, now let me just do something. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, let's just. Okay. I'm trying to play. Okay, I'm now on Flaming Telepaths. And we're going to listen to the ending, how it bleeds into Astronomy. Okay? Let's see. Okay, interesting. That was their decision to do it that way. Nice. Last track on the album.
Clock strikes 12 and moondrops burst out at you from their hiding place. Like gas Sitting while on a madman's face, his reason tends to fly away. Like lesser birds on the four winds, like silver scrapes in May. And now the sand's become a crust, most of you have gone away.
Very nice track to close. Also, but the longest one though.
Come Susie dear, let's take a walk just out there upon the beach. I know you'll soon be married and you want to know where winds come from. Well, it's never said at all on the map that carries. Behind the clock back there, you know, at the Four Winds Bar.
Cool song. I mean, the harmony of the voices, the diddle bum bum, diddle bum, bum bum. It's so cool, so cool. Really like this band. I don't know, never listened to it. I don't know, I never got around to it. I never had the CDs and then I guess it was too late. But now the good thing is we have this channel. It's just a blessing. Once I'm older, I'm going to be so knowledgeable. Thanks to you guys. They're going to be like, you know this band? Sure, I do. You know, it's so good. Yeah, I'm loving this. The whole marathon has been great. It's been loud. It's been heavy, but not like heavy that I'm like, oh my god, my head's gonna fall off. It's just good playing, talented musicians, great ideas, innovative stuff, you know, for the time. So it's great, you know. I can't believe that at that time, like, Steely Dan was doing something completely different, but it's the same era. Or Yes, you know, or Floyd was recording, you know, Dark Side. It's insane. It's so cool. I love music, man. It's so important to our culture and to our like planet and life and everything. Let's keep going.
The clock strikes 12, the moon drops burst out at you from their hiding place. Miss Karen Nurse and Susie dear would find themselves at Four Winds Bar. It's the nexus of the crisis and the origin of storms. Just a place to hopelessly encounter time, and then came me.
drum is doing the lick. Ba-da-da-bum-bum. Very epic track. And the ending comes. Wow. Great. Let me try something really quickly. Yeah, so that like was really effective. The whole song was really epic. I love the singing. The whole structure was great. The whole marathon was amazing. I mean, now I have a better understanding of Blue Oyster Cult. I always thought Blue Oyster Cult was a much softer band. Also when Jose requested this marathon about I think, I don't really know how long ago, but I think 2 weeks ago we're still calling this Metal with Nick. So people were having a hard time. Like, it's like, well, he can only request metal. I'm kind of like in a bind here. So if I want him to react to something, it has to be metal. And after a while, like after 2 weeks, I thought that's kind of like not good. I should give people the freedom to request whatever they want. So, but I mean, anyways, I think I'm really happy that I did get to hear this, you know, a little bit heavier version of Blue Oyster Cult. But I mean, now it's so cool because you guys can basically request whatever you desire. Like, I talked with Alexia and she's like, dude, if you listen to something that's amazing, just play it to me. And I'm like, dude, I don't call it dude. It's like, my love, if you want to listen to the stuff that I listen to, like the whole thing, all the songs, there's a list. I keep a list for her. So she literally listens to everything that I listen to. Some of the stuff she skips if it's too like brutal, but I mean, stuff like this is beautiful. So I just wanted to make it like easy on you guys. Like, you can send me basically anything, you know, and I really expect now anything. So it's so cool because it doesn't have to be one genre. It can be any genre, and I love that, you know. So, well, Jose, this was amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? How do you like Blue Oyster Cult? Where do you rate it with all the other bands? Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Thin Lizzy, you know, all the good stuff you've like showed me in the last couple of weeks. You know, Angel, Narvik, like showed me some amazing stuff. Like, I'm being really spoiled here with this music. Thank you so much, guys, for all your, you know, ideas and your comments and all the love you show Alexia with her back and the support, you know. And I mean, we are doing now requests as well with Alexia, but I mean, it's going to be a slow process. It's just going to be very slow. And because I mean, she sits all day at work, and then she comes home and then has to sit here. And usually she was like, we would come back and just like, you know, be relaxed. There was this guy in the comment section. He's like, just install a camera in your roof and just like lay on your bed and react. I wish we could do that, but no. So, well, thank you so much, you know, Jose, for requesting this marathon. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.